The study that we're going to be dealing with today is very straightforward, back to basics, and we're going to be covering the subject matter, what has happened now. Just before we see, that's the Lord punishing.
That's your reward.
Is it dead? Is it dead?
Just bear with me just a moment.
You know your lines.
Yeah, I do. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't read it.
To basics.
Back to basics.
In the current times. In the current times.
Back to basics in the current times.
I need to get to my. Yeah, I know. I know where. I had to get to the desk here. What's the meeting?
You got the iPhone?
Yeah. Anyone used to iPhone?
Soldiers?
Oh,
I got an iPhone.
No, not soldiers. No.
Cost mine wouldn't work. That's right.
I didn't know.
What? Mine wouldn't work.
What is it?
What, your phone wouldn't work? No, it's something different. Just,
You guys
you got my,
Is it?
Sorry? Yeah,
So on your email?
no, I'm trying to go to my what's been deleted.
Phone is
Right,
good.
just bear with me just a quick moment. And everyone,
so the wall.
good things?
That's one. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is. Everything is good there. Officer?
Yes, sir.
Just do some things for me until I get back there.
Turn.
You could send someone.
No.
Look at somebody.
No, I'm trying to sit for what you're doing there.
I know. The other thing that I don't think Pastor had mentioned about the fraternities, we have mixed ourselves with the Greekish fashions and stuff like that. How the fraternities actually are all connected as one, and they're called the Boule. Right? I was looking up some information about that, and that also stems off of the Boule being in the NAACP. That's how they use us as everything. Whenever you see one of our elites, you'll always see a Khazar or wannabe Jewish person next to them. But we'll be speaking for them based on what they want us to tell us every time. And that's what we call it cooning. Go ahead, sis.
I wanted to add to that the colleges that they came out of, like the building was named after a white woman.
Correct.
Married to Rockefeller.
Correct.
So it's really their institutions that we worship in.
Correct. Everything goes back to them. Just like how we were talking earlier about how we saw how the Black Lives Matter. You click on Black Lives Matter, and it ended up going to another website that says Act 2 Blue, and then they end up scrolling down, seeing that all the donations go right back to them. They don't miss a beat. Even the play money.
Right.
They got the treasury, and all the play money's going right back to them as well. They don't miss a beat. Remember, they stay up thinking endlessly how they can control everything. That's how they think generationally. We think week to week at best, you know? Yeah, I thought that was like, wow, when I saw that. Like, there's no end to our coonery, and there's no end. Well, there's going to be an end, all praises. There's going to be an end, but all praises, but there's no end to their thought on how to control everything, right?
When we talk about a spiritual fight, what we do now is a spiritual fight.
Come.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Well, the spiritual fight is we're battling the principalities, right? That's why I always tell the brothers I practice Joshua 1:8 all the time, or Psalms 1:3 all the time, because that's the spiritual fight in your mind. Remember, we were indoctrinated into sin. That's what the scripture says. We were born into sin. We're born into the philosophies like Colossians 2:8. We're born into Christmas, Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving, Easter, Asterisk, right? Milcom, Ashtar. We're born into these doctrines, and I bump into so many of us that think it's a great thing. But that's because we're born into it. We don't know any wiser, or according to Hosea 4:6, we're destroyed for the lack of knowledge, right? And so, going back to the principalities, all in your mind. Once the scripture says in Deuteronomy 32:7 through 9, we have to remember the days of old. And also in 1 Kings 8:46, we have to bethink ourselves of who we really are. We're not Afro-American, black, you know what I'm saying? They call us tar babies and all kind of things. And a lot of us accept it, even our last names. It's of our slave masters, but a lot of us walk around and say, hey, that's my last name. I'm proud of that last name. But that's your slave master's last name. That's not your last name, right? Or your surname, that they would say in the Caribbean islands. That has nothing to do with us, right? That's why the scripture says we call ourselves a proverb or a byword, right? What's up? And we say the N-word. All praises that it's actually in the French or in another language. It just means a color. But we would say it in a cool way, but other nations would say it in a derogatory way, right? And we don't even think nothing about it. We get upset, still lack of knowledge. And that goes back to Jeremiah 17:4, right? We're destroyed for that thing. And we didn't obey the Most High's commandments, so he discontinued us and destroyed us. And that's why we're here today, to fight in that spiritual fight. Remember the days of old, to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Only then we'll actually know who we are, because that's the separation from the world when you're keeping the law. Bottom line, you keep the law, everybody see you. Some camps got a documentary out called "The Fear of the Fringes." I love that thing because it's true. If you wear the fringe, people are afraid of you. But if you don't wear the fringe, because you are still afraid of the word. Yes. Hands down, you can't get around it, right? I love that thing, the fear of the fringe. I seen that when I was just coming into the truth.
Is that something you find on YouTube?
Yeah, think about it. When people can see your royal garment, they say, oh, the other nations know, oh, he's awake. He's awake. But all praises, that's all glory and honor to the Most High, right? But if you don't wear it and you still walk around, shalom, brother, you're hiding. You're still cooning. You're still on the fence, if you will, right? But the Most High said in Hosea 5:15, he says, through their affliction, they will seek me early. So you're going to go through it regardless. You can not wear the fringes. You're going to go through that thing. I'd rather go through man's tribulation than the Most High's tribulation. You know what I'm saying? Telling you.
Spiritual warfare is in my mind. That's why it says whenever the other man came out to fight us, his word in our hearts and we fear of us.
Yeah, they would be fear of us. But then when we were in the orders, they would be afraid of us. They wouldn't deal with us like that. But they knew when we were in sin, they knew when they could attack us. Because they knew the Most High wasn't with us. They knew that.
What's the scripture that said, because when you were saying that, the spiritual warfare is with us now, because every time, every event that goes on worldly, we're in it. But I was saying to Brenda, maybe that's why, when we're in the kingdom, he says he's going to put the word in our hearts and in our minds.
That's in, it's precept in Jeremiah 31:31 about the covenant, and also in Hebrews 8:8 I'm gonna get this one precept for brother Yesharella real quick in Ezekiel. Bear with me. Yeah, Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 5. Salaki, no, that's not the one. There it is. Ezekiel chapter 39 and verse 22. It says, so the house of Israel shall know that I am the Most High, their God, from that day and forward. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword. So the heathen know who we are. They know whenever we're out of order, we're going into captivity. They know this, especially Esau. He knows this. He's top of the list on the hit list of Psalms 83. He knows what's going down. But also the Most High said he would be with us from this day and forward. So therefore, when we're in order, he's always going to be with us, right? Well, I'll start in verse 8 and 8. It's Hebrews chapter 8 and verse 8. It says, for finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Most High, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Most High. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. Come. So he's telling you, when that new covenant, then we're going to have that law in us. It's going to be a part of us when we are made whole again, right? And that's why I tell people, until heaven and earth pass, that new covenant has not came. We still have to keep law, statutes, and commandments from the days of old. That's how you bethink yourselves. If you think that you don't have to practice the days of Moses or the days of Yahushua, you definitely are missing the mark right here, because he's telling you, matter of fact, let's get it in Matthew chapter 5.
I want to say it's on private, actually, so it's not visible. So I can make
It
it go
doesn't matter.
live.
All praises, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're going to go out, but hey, let's
Do
get
you
it
want
right.
me to turn it on? To
No, you can
audience?
keep it private. It's just that I didn't know either way. I was just going to make sure that the questions that we are all asking, or sometimes we have to be reminded even,
Yeah, I just wanted to say that just in case.
Cool, that's fine. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 17, it says, think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So not only is he not come to destroy the law, he says also the prophets. Because that would contradict the covenant that he made with us forever, right? So he cannot be done away with the prophets. He also cannot be done away with the law. So we also must keep that. But furthermore, it says in verse 18, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle. So he's saying one period or one comma shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled, right? So all has to be fulfilled. The new covenant has to be fulfilled before we can be done away with the old covenant, right? So even if you go back to Hebrews 8 and 8, you continue to read, it says that the old covenant is ready to decay and waxeth old, which means it's not done away with yet. Because Yahushua said, until heaven and earth pass, we still continue with the law, right? Like I said, when you read the precepts, you can't go wrong with it. But if you get Christianity in you and you want to read a good